Coyote frees the salmon and finds love? Snipe Construction had just finished channeling the rivers, making room for large condominiums along the shoreline. Channeling the rivers made it impossible for the salmon to make it upstream. Without the salmon, the people had nothing to eat and started to get hungry. Coyote, hoping to impress some ladies, bragged to the people that he could get the salmon back. And so, he made his way to Snipe Construction. Snipe Construction refused to speak to Coyote, fearing that what they would say would be used against them. Coyote had to come up with another plan. Coyote knew that when Snipe Construction found artifacts that proved occupancy of the Seal people during excavation, they would take them for themselves or sell them on eBay. During one of Little Snipe's Zoom meetings, a community member noticed the basket and asked about its origins. Little Snipe panicked, declined to comment, and faked technical issues. The Snipe sisters decided it would be best to destroy the evidence and threw the basket into their fancy fireplace. They were shocked when the basket turned into a baby. Knowing that having a baby on a construction site would be a PR nightmare, the Snipe sisters left baby Coyote in their office doing clerical work. But every day Coyote would slip out of the office window, making his way to the site, and tamper with the machines, costing Snipe Construction millions in repair and overtime costs. One day, the Snipe sisters caught baby Coyote tampering with the machinery and chose violence. They began beating the crap out of Coyote. A water protector witnessed the beating and photographed the event. Snipe Construction was ruined. With construction at a halt, Coyote was able to install salmon ladders in the rivers. He then began guiding the salmon to the people. He had big plans for this fish, and he was going to use them to find love. Coyote traveled the countryside with his salmon, filling the never-ending hole in his gut, but not the hole in his heart. I worked really hard for this salmon. I should make it work for me. I'm going to start a Plenty of Salmon dating profile and have the ladies come to me. Coyote's first match was a woman from the Similkameen. Coyote boasted about his bounty of fish from the Dalles. Coyote talked too much about himself and his salmon, and so the Similkameen woman unmatched him. Angry, Coyote erected a waterfall that would stop the fish from reaching the Similkameen. Chill out, guy. Coyote's next match was a lady from Osoyoos. She was hot, with big hair and blue eyeshadow. Her profile pic was of her holding a big deer. Coyote was immediately taken, and the two of them began to chat. Coyote was physically attracted to the woman, but soon found out they had very little in common. Coyote went about his day and left a portion of his salmon with the woman. Coyote then matched the lady from Penticton. Coyote was hesitant at first as her relationship status was set to, "It's complicated," but the two of them agreed to meet later. Coyote continued to swipe and came across a lady from Vernon. His proposition of salmon in exchange for a date made her laugh, and she ghosted Coyote. Coyote was angry, but was excited for his meetup with the Penticton lady. Donning his best vest, Coyote headed back down to Penticton. When he knocked on his lover's door, her husband answered. Coyote fled as fast as he could, leaving a few straggler salmon behind before starting his swiping journey again. Coyote then matched with a Sandpoil lady, and the two of them hit it off. Coyote and the Sandpoil lady were so happy together that Coyote made the Sandpoil River the best place to find salmon. Unfortunately, Coyote did not know how to be in a healthy relationship, and was soon back to swiping right. Coyote also matched with a lakes lady, but she was more into porcupine than salmon. He tampered with her ATV so that she could not travel the rough terrain and would instead have to risk canoeing in the rushing river to get anywhere. Next, Coyote matched with a Kalispel woman. They flirted until Coyote found out that she was a vegan who only ate camas and had no interest in him or his salmon. He once again erected a waterfall to prevent the salmon from ever making its way to her or her people. Coyote kept swiping and matched with a woman from Kettle River, but she was a good communicator and made it clear to Coyote that she only liked the pike minnow. Coyote was sad, but noticed that someone had matched with him. He swiped on his match and made his way to Kettle Falls to meet his mystery woman. The two of them hit it off. Coyote took all the lessons he had learned from his previous matches and relationships to make this marriage more successful. Coyote realized that the salmon didn't matter as much as being happy and loved.